Hi guys, welcome to Friday Review. So, marketing and sales. Here's a question. How excited are your prospects in doing business with you? So this is something that's come up in some of the sessions this week, hasn't it,
That's
Andy?
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you want to explain a little bit more about what we mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking with a lot of clients this week about sales process.
Right.
And, when I ask them what their sales process is, and by that I mean a documented process that's followed consistently each time the lead up to a sale is made, the answer comes back as usually not documented particularly well. And I think the thing is, what are the things that a lot of people tell me when I'm talking to them? We're competing on price. It's all about price. Right. We got to put that aside. That's a myth. Okay. What are we really talking about here? Sales process. My question to you is this. When you sit down with a prospect looking at converting them from a prospect to somebody doing business with you, how excited are they that you are in the room? Are they excited before you actually enter the room that you are turning up and you are the solution to their problems?
Right.
If the answer is no, then your sales process needs re-engineering.
Yeah, and you'll be competing on price.
And you'll be competing on price. Absolutely. So first of all, how many touches should there be leading up to that sales meeting?
Interesting.
And the answer has to be more than just a phone call to say, have you got half an hour on Thursday morning? Because what do we really need to do? We really need to be educating those guys very well, because there are two price objections, aren't there? There's the I can't afford it and I don't see the value.
Yeah.
Right. Now, most people, if they've got you in the room, they can afford it because they're thinking about making the purchase in the first place. So really the price objection is I don't see the value. And then because people aren't educated well enough to make a more informed decision to actually buy on value rather than price, then they buy on price, and price is logical. Whereas actually we make decisions based on emotion. So we've got to educate these people well through the process. So let me ask you what the quality of your education is through that process. How well do your prospects understand why they should be shopping with you and what benefits that's going to lead them to, rather than why they should be shopping with your competition?
How far are you going to take your business? The content you're learning in this video is only the tip of the iceberg. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and start implementing the right strategies that are right for you, then now is the time to book your complimentary coaching session. In the session, we explore what strategies will get you to where you want to be in the most effective way possible. Book your coaching session today. Call 01527 757 910 or visit goodtogreat.actioncoach.co.uk.
Welcome back, guys. So today we're talking about the sales process. And why should a customer actually want to do business with you? So if you think about the sales process itself then, Andy, what should that sales process, what should it include? What should the sales staff, you mentioned systemization with it as well. So obviously following the same processes all the time, making sure that they're ticking the checklist, that they're hitting all these different points. What sort of things should we look out for?
Well, the first thing is, we've got to build know, like and trust, haven't we? So by the time we get in the room with them, they should know us, like us and trust us to some extent. So essentially, how well are we educating people through the process as to what's the value of doing business with us? So there needs to be a couple of touches in there through that. So that's something you need to think about. How well do they feel that you understand their business prior to you getting in the room with them? Because that's going to lead to lifting their levels of excitement as well. I feel understood. This guy really understands my business. He understands what we want to achieve, and I perceive this person as being somebody who can help me get there. So that's going to increase their levels of excitement as well, isn't it? At the end of the day, we want that sales meeting to be something that we can just close people to become a new client. It's not a close, it's an open a new relationship. But that relationship has to start well before that meeting. The key thing about this as well is, we've talked about a process. So in many businesses that I work with, if you like, they start off with the business doesn't own the process. The salesperson owns the process. So they bring a process that they've been taught from their old business to the business, and that the business ends up with multiple sales processes. What does that really mean? There's no leverage because we can't actually see who's performing best because nobody's actually applying the same process. So, plenty of opportunities here within sales, really. Get a process which we can test and measure the various stages of it, see who's performing the best, where it works, where it doesn't work, improve the system, improve levels of excitement, improve conversion rate, more business, less money left on the table, more money in your bank. Very simple.